Hey everybody, think we're live again. Give me a few minutes to get set up here. We'll get started. All right, so I guess let's get into today's stream. We're gonna be playing a little bit of Fallout 4 again. I really feel like playing that game today. So I'm going to go ahead and get that fired up here. May take us a few seconds. So if anyone's a returning viewer, you may notice I have glasses finally. Finally figured out how to do that. I also made several changes and adjustments to our game here. It annoyed me that I'd forgot to change or edit the vanilla double barrel shotguns, so there's a new gun added to my game today. Give me a few more minutes here. We'll make sure the audio is all functional and then we'll get into it. Alright, so everything checks out. Audio's working. We can jump right back in here where we left off. See if I can remember what we were up to. I'm pretty sure we had just became the, the general. Yeah. We just got back from doing the first quest the Minutemen send you on. If I'm remembering correctly, I'm pretty sure Preston wanted us to go take over the Starlight Drive-In Theater, which just so happens to be my favorite place to build, so no problem at all. Let's check what time of day. Okay, it's morning. Yeah, so we're ready to go.
Another day in the Commonwealth.
So I guess we'll hop on over to Starlight and shoot the place up. Then start setting up a little bit of a base. I don't think I have enough material. We may have to make a trip somewhere to go gather supplies. That's always fun. So I'll showcase our new shotgun if and when I run across one. Hold up, we just got jumped. Come on, Nick, get him. Alright, so there's combat stalkers, I'm pretty sure, because, yeah, disciples are not supposed to be in the Commonwealth. That could have been bad. I made some more adjustments to the difficulty. I thought it was still a little bit too easy, so I bumped the damage that I do down from 1 to like 0.75. And I think I bumped the damage that enemies do to me up from where we had put it at 1.5 to 1.75. So we'll see if that makes it a little harder. If not, I may have to make some more adjustments. I think when I was trying to go through and start balancing my clothing mods, I may have set the Vault-Tec armor rating just a little bit too high. I probably need to half it, honestly. Sounds like some gunfire. One of the random location spots. We'll go see what they're doing. Might be something worth interfering with here. I don't know. The heck is that? A raider? Yeah. Go ahead and take them out. How did they manage to flip a truck? They must have got jumped by these dogs. Alright, here we go. Yeah, so this is our new shotgun. Anytime you see a double barrel shotgun, it's now this. The damage has been bumped up to where it should be. I think it's adequate to the other shotguns in the game now. So actually, we're going to take this shotgun and we're going to play with it for a little bit. Just see how it does since it's technically new to my load order. I got some 20 gauge shells I can burn through. See if we can get into some trouble with our shotgun here. So it really bothered me how in this game shotguns were borderline useless. Because in real life, shotguns are kind of like way overpowered. So in my game, shotguns are tuned a little bit to be like super hard hitting. That's why I say this 20 gauge does 120 damage. I mean, if I blast you with a shotgun at close range, you should die. The way it worked in the base game, somebody could like face tank like 4 or 5 buckshot rounds to the face at 12 gauge, and that's just nowhere near realistic at all. As a matter of fact, if somebody's standing on top of that building, I should be able to absolutely destroy them with a shotgun from this distance. Shotguns are extremely deadly. See how it does here on these mole rats. I'd say pretty good. Probably would have done better if I would have actually hit. Yeah, that's not bad. The bullet spread's not quite as wide as I thought it was going to be. I like this gun. I need a 12 gauge version now. And some more ammo for it. But yeah, I kind of like this shotgun. I'm going to add this to the hotbar. We're going to move the MP5 to here. Oh, I also I fixed the Ranger Sequoia. It now shoots 45-70 like it was supposed to. I was running the wrong version of my mod that I made that overhauls the gun's its attachments and stuff. There's a vanilla only version, oops, and then a Far Harbor only version. There we go.
Got it.
I had the vanilla only version still in my load order. It was the one I finished last, so I forgot to switch back. So alright, we're here at Starlight now, and it's time to do some scrapping and some building. So I'm going to run around, start destroying some stuff, get us some basic materials before we start really building anything. It shouldn't take too long. You're probably not going to hear me talk as much this stream as I normally would. I am still kind of sick feeling, and my throat is killing me, so. Let me take care of a couple issues before it kills somebody. Oh yeah, this gun is compatible with tactical reload, so if I shoot one bullet, I'll only stick one bullet back in, which is extremely cool. Loot some of this right quick. Go back into build mode. So the plan is pretty much going to be scrap as much as we can get away with here without just wasting a bunch of time. And then try to get some sort of basic walls or something thrown up. and then possibly start looking at building a shelter so we can get some people up in here. I think I'm supposed to build a beacon to finish this quest. So when you place the beacon down and power it up, it automatically spawns settlers. So you want to make sure you're ready for them. That annoys me. I'm not running any of my settlement overhaul mods right now, so this is pretty much vanilla Starlight Drive-In. So to scrap these mole rats, I'm using the Place Anywhere mods scrap extra options hotkey, in case anybody's wondering. Most of the fancy stuff you'll see me pull off, I do using Place Anywhere. Anytime I'm bumping stuff around, placing stuff inside of other things, anything like that, it's Place Anywhere. It's probably the most useful settlement building mod there is. I absolutely can't play without it. It's one of the #1 reasons why I never could get into playing Fallout 76. Because I like Fallout's questing, kind of. Although sometimes they make no sense. But what's really kept me hooked on this game is the settlement building. And 76's settlement building just isn't good. Not to mention the fact that you have to get scammed just to be able to build items that you could build in vanilla Fallout 4. I think it's kind of funny Bethesda wants to charge you for assets that they made 10 years ago that you can already use in a different game of theirs, but there's a saying called "a fool and their money will be soon parted." And yeah, people buying those packs of stuff on Fallout 76 are kind of looking pretty foolish. So let's store that just in case somebody needs the gun. There's one more area I usually like to go hit up before I start building. I think we gotta break in though. Oh, that was close. There we go.
Sweet.
There should be a rad roach in here. Alright, now that he's dealt with, let's clear this out. I'm going to store any of the food that I see in here just because you have food stored inside of your workbench, it will sort of buy you some time on your settlers if you don't have proper farms and stuff set up yet. So I'll go ahead and scrap this junk because I'm going to need these pieces. And as much as I'd like to set my settlers up inside this here, it's not really a very good position as far as security goes, because you're kind of out here in the front of the road, you know. So we'll build something out of this later on once I've got more material, 'cause it's going to take a lot of material to build as much walls as we're going to need. Just leave everything else for now. I'm not that worried about it. I will run up here though. Claim these materials from up here. drop a save for safety. Now let's build us a little fort. Let's see here. Thinking about doing this completely different to how I normally would. Let's see, do I have any walls that are relatively clean looking? Yeah, we'll work with, let's do these walls. They're not too ugly looking. This first wall is going to be very important. We need to get it centered, we need to get it square and leveled right. It's not going to permanently be here in the center of this. We gotta take a second. I heard some gunfire. Might have a random encounter. Yep, we do. I was hoping I'd be good enough to just shoot all those, but I guess not. See if there was anything over here worth picking up. They were ambushing somebody. Oh no, it was dogs versus a wolf. That's kind of weird. I'm hearing some weird sounds. Also, I need to get my radiation and my health under control. Hoping that was enough Rad-X to drop that radiation down. Alright, back to our wall here. We're trying to get it square. Right there looks good enough to me, so. We'll throw one each side of it, and we're going to leave the middle open for navigation. And let's see here. See, this is kind of a little road, so we're going to move those two. We're going to do that. We are just going to leave this here. Normally, I would just sort of fence this entire area off, but I'm sort of going to build with a totally different build style today. I also need to get these fences to work right. Let's see. I'm going to have to place a corner probably. Is it even going to snap? No. That's very annoying. I messed that up as well. I don't know. Is that too far off the ground? No, it's alright. That looks fine to me. I might need a floor as a placeholder. Yeah, here we go. I'm going to use this to try to encourage this to snap here. There we go. That was not how I wanted it to snap. Close enough. I can nudge it around. It's at least square. I ain't just too worried about this, but I do get a little caught up in building the settlement stuff sometimes. So this may be a boring or much slower stream than the other ones. Here in a moment when I run out of materials, it's going to get a lot more exciting. But for the first little bit here, just going to kind of be us trying to set up our base. Where did the fences go? There they are. We'll make this an access point right here so we can get to this. Alright, I need to pull our trick with the floor again. I guess I shouldn't have put the floor up. I should have just left it. Just gonna leave it right here this time. It's kind of annoying that these walls don't quite work right, but it is what it is. See, here we go. We'll continue on down this way and then alright, so when I get outside of bounds, I can still place things. I'll just have to do this little trick first. And we are getting a little high, so I'm going to kind of bump some of these downwards a little bit. I can place stuff outside of the normal boundaries as long as I place it somewhere inside first. I think the place anywhere mod is what helps me do that. So sweet, that ended up lining up basically perfect with that. That sticks out too far. So yeah, that kind of works. So this is like our front gate now. Wonder if I can just... No, that's not quite vanilla size, I don't think. Something's up with that. A lot of times you'll find that the assets that you can place, even if they look like the assets that the game places or the level designers place other places, that's not the same prop. They're usually slightly different sizes. I've found kind of odd. You hear it too. Okay, so the SKK settlement attack system mod is what that is. The vanilla game's attack system kind of sucks and is extremely unfair and buggy. Like, you can have a settlement with like 2,000 defense, and like 4 raiders will still blow up all of your generators and turrets just because you didn't go personally show up and help. And I've always thought that was stupid, so we don't do that in my game. We use a mod by the amazing and talented SKK. Solves all of the settlement attack system issues I have. So basically, it just overhauls the entire attack system. We'll go interact with that here in just a moment. Let me finish these walls and then we'll go to Ten Pines Bluff and go help them defend the town, since I guess I technically am their landlord now. I'm not 100% sure this is straight. I don't think it is. It was not. Alright, let me nudge this around. Let me just do this manually. I don't want to lose too much of my angle here. And we're getting low on junk for the junk fence. Go ahead and make these fences meet if I can get them to meet pretty. No, it close enough. It's not going to look terrible. I will kind of adjust this a bit. There we kind of go. So it'll be a good initial setup here for us to get started with a base. We can build a few troop accommodations and start building like a tower for scouting and defense and stuff. That should work. But now we're going to 10 Pines Bluff. Let me call the FCOM troops. I forgot about them. Let's go ahead and build the radio beacon here. Temporarily, I'm gonna slap some. Do I gotta build bunk? Yeah. We're gonna slap this bunk bed up here. It didn't quite fit, so I had to manipulate its size a little bit there. And we'll just tuck it here in the corner. This is more. You could actually get in this bed if it was right here. Delete that. So there's 2 beds. Let me get some sort of water going on, and they should be good on food for now. Do a standard water pump. Put it right here. I could make one of the settlers, the first settlers here, work this fishing table. Not really anywhere from the fish around here, but that way or no, it goes this way. You get it sitting here, all nice and yeah, that don't look too bad. Y'all to move, please. We'll just slap this down right here for now, so if somebody else shows up, they can help gather junk for right now. Let me figure out where the beacon went. There it is. We'll slap this on top up here for now. Now we just need some power. I can build a medium generator. So the generators and stuff are edited in my game. I'll make this a little. Oops. Did I scrap that? Holy cow. I did not mean to do that. But the generators are edited in my game to have more power. Later on, when I go over all of my workshop mods, I want to make the generators a lot harder to build to balance that out. But so I got tired of having to have like 20 little generators instead of just having 1 or 2. I didn't like the unrealistic generator spam. There we go. So now we should have some people here when we come back. For now, let's head on over to Ten Pines Bluff and see what they have going on. I hear gunfire. That was a raider. Was he the only one? Alright, so I see a bug. I know how to fix this. I'll have to fix it later. I'm also going to give him back that shotgun. That was too much weight. But pretty much, I messed up the level list for the ammunition. I need to go back and fix that. I accidentally left a 12 gauge in the 20 gauge ammo level list for that shotgun, I guess. See, we already shot all these people, didn't we? Let's take all their stuff that I didn't pick up earlier, because we need it now. I'm going to need to drop some garbage off. Or we could just do this. That'll give us a ton more carry weight. See, I really need wood, I think. Scavenging's usually not that good of a way to get like wood necessarily, but leaving those, they have no scopes, they're useless to me. This is a good way to get components and other parts you might need though. Just go into the nearest place with enemies, shoot them all up, take all their stuff. Let me see if these ghouls had anything else. That gold-plated flip ladder. Let's continue heading down here to where our settlement's at. They should be getting jumped. No telling by who or what though. At least though, if you're running the SKK settlement attack system mod, you don't have to worry about the attack automatically finishing moments before you get there. It will wait until you show up, no matter how long you take. Oh, I totally forgot. This is going to be a piece of cake. This settlement's already built up because of another mod I have, so I might not even see. Whoa. Apparently we're getting attacked from this way. Oh, it's synths. I didn't realize it was going to be synths. I guess the Institute decided today's the day to wipe out Ten Pines Bluff. It's not over with yet. Oh, other side, other side. Golly, they're rolling up quick. Is that it? Nope. Was that it? No. Oh. There we go. That was it. Holy cow.
Don't care much for good neighbor. That place?
That was a lot of synths. Good thing I'm not using the mod that makes everybody mortal, or some of my settlers probably wouldn't have survived that. Depending on what kind of guns they have in their pocket, they might have better guns than I think. I didn't really pay attention. Let me just check. What do you got?
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Man, you got a wide
I just
face.
want to trade a few things.
Of course.
She carried an MP5. They had automatic weaponry. They were fine. So I guess we'll roll on to the next settlement.
Another day of
Or not
hard
next settlement. Back to Preston to tell him that we set up Starlight Drive. Then we do need to do some settlement stuff. We need to get a caravan line set up from Starlight Drive to Sanctuary Hills. It might be a good idea to do the Sanctuary quest as well at Sanctuary Hills and let them have somewhere decent to live. I totally didn't do that while I was over there at first, so we'll probably do that this time as well. Let's go ahead and get that took care of, since this is going to be a slower stream, more of a settlement builder stream, with whatever combat I'm forced to engage in, I guess. I mean, I guess depending on what Preston tells us to do. If he sends us to another interesting settlement, I may go ahead and do that. Getting the castle and taking it over is kind of a priority if we want to beat the game, so might as well start working towards that. Oh look, dead body. This surely can't be an ambush.
That's over. I'm gonna be sick.
Let's let my companions handle the randomly spawning mole rats. Ooh. Now I get to be the ambush. Oh! Oh! I guess they got him. I couldn't see. Take all of their goodies. And nobody had any shotgun shells? Oh! I see what I've screwed up. That's kind of funny. The 20 gauge shotguns using 12 gauge shotgun shells. That's not very, that's not how that's supposed to work. I'm not gonna worry about fixing it right now. Ooh. Took a few hits there. Did I kill him?
Somewhere. Guess my good karma's paying off.
Is that it? And what were these raiders up to? Just chilling? Oh no, they killed some people. Quite a few people, actually. And I'm over encumbered. Nick.
Hey. I'll see what I can do. If I got it.
Let's see. Where's my weapons at? Also hand him that. Let's hand Nick everything we can hand him for right now. Need to make another trip into town or over there to the Drumlin Diner or something. Do some business. That's probably what I'll do to get some wood here in a little bit. You go find Preston Garvey. Old Codsworth. I could take Codsworth with me. I do have a mod that lets me take more than one companion, but it only plays the interjection lines and stuff like that for the first companion you pick up.
You willing to do some work? I'd be glad to help. Just tell me what you need.
Well, for starters, we could use some real beds. Just make sure we can sleep with a roof over our heads. There's a workbench over there you can use. Give me a holler if you need anything.
Guess we'll go ahead and start on the
Hey,
Sturgis quest. I think Nick wants to talk to us. Let's do this right quick. I need to take a drink of water and rest my voice anyway, so
Hey.
we'll
There's
let the
something you
characters
need?
do some talking
Hey,
for
Valentine.
a minute.
hey, let me ask you something.
Is something wrong?
Well, I sort of had the same question. It's just, with everything that's happened with you and your family, it's a whole hell of a lot to process. I wanted to make sure you're holding up all right.
Doesn't really matter. I'm here now. I've just got to deal with that.
Good attitude to have. Not the way I felt. Took me a long damn time to get a feel for this place. Thank goodness I found Diamond City. It's got its flaws, sure, but it beats the hell out of anywhere else in the Commonwealth. Of course, when I took up there back when, people were just as scared of the Institute as they are now. Maybe more. The massacre of the CPG was still pretty fresh in people's minds at that point, and folks were still losing sleep over the broken mask. Plenty of people assumed I was just a saboteur, moving in to melt down the reactor or poison the drinking water. But at the time, they couldn't exactly turn me away,
Why'd they let you in?
because I'd rescued the mayor's daughter. Gal of about 15. Pride and joy of the mayor back then. Man by the name of Henry Roberts. The young Miss Roberts decided she'd run off with some caravan hand she'd, known for an evening. Turns out the guy was part of a gang of kidnappers. I didn't even know who I was rescuing, just stumbled on a crying girl and 4 toughs. I took her home and the mayor dubbed me a hero, offered me a place in town. Lots of folks protested, said I was a spy, but he wouldn't have it. Taking up in the city was tricky at first, but I never tried to hide what I was, and people seemed to warm to that.
Yeah, so before I continue this dialogue, the story he just mentioned will be relevant in future streams. I have a mod that I'm wanting to play through again that actually ties into that little story he just told about the ex-mayor's daughter. So,
What? Did I say something?
if y'all watch future streams whenever that becomes relevant, just remember that little bit of detail.
Was it hard settling in?
Well, they sure didn't make it easy. I started off doing the jobs no one else wanted. I got more banged up being Diamond City's handyman than I ever did living out in the ruins. But I guess folks never forgot I rescued the mayor's daughter, so they started coming to me when people went missing. Wife runs off with a new paramour and takes the rent money with her. Talk to the synth. An upset father decides moving him and the kids to Good Neighbor in the dead of night's not the worst damn idea since the bomb. Go get Nick. After a while, the jobs got so backed up, they didn't even ask me to do the handyman stuff anymore. Hell, I was so happy to do it, it was months before I started charging anyone. I never stopped being Nick the Synth, but it was Nick the Detective folks came to see. It was about then that things finally started feeling normal. It took me a long time to realize that home is where you make it. And with some time and effort, this place can be home for you, too. That's a long story, but I hope it helps. Want to get moving?
Ooh, I like Nick Valentine. He's probably my
Sanctuary.
favorite character in this game as far as companions go. The story kind of makes sense
I
as
cleared
well.
out that spot you sent me to and set up a radio beacon there.
That's great news. Once folks have some place to call their own, they'll be willing to help defend it. As usual, I have something else for you to look into. I'll mark it on your map. We can use all the support we can get, so see what you can do to help.
Well, I guess we've already got another settler mission. What is it? Green Top Nursery. That's not one I get very often. We might go do that for fun and actually use that place. Set it up as our food capital, but first things first, we need to get these poor folks here in Sanctuary at least some kind of shelter and place to sleep. I'm probably not gonna spend a bunch of time on a fancy sanctuary build or anything, but we will at least set up some like basic living area stuff for them. I'll leave a little bit of this furniture so they're not just completely furnitureless. Everything else, though, needs to go for right now. I need the materials over here. Yeah, I can build enough sleeping bags for everyone. There they go, 5 sleeping bags.
Tied to the
Mama Murphy keeps trying to hit me up for some jet.
Hey, do you have a moment?
No,
wanted to
I
thank
don't. Where'd Sturgis go? Oh, he's around the end here. There he is.
I like it. Having a place to sleep will improve everyone's
Valentine's
spirits.
right
What we
behind
need
me.
now is a reliable source of clean water.
What do you mean?
Like a well. Then we don't have to keep drinking the river water. That stuff's not good for you.
Alright, so they want some water. That's not hard to do. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish doing all the stuff. Turn them all in at once. Slap them down a water pump right there. And I'm going to use this other mod. I've got a mod that adds things like this so you don't have to like spam so much of the same equipment to get the stuff you need. Let's see, what kind of... Do I have any crops that they can grow? Yeah. Yeah, I've got a few. Add it back here to the backyard garden. Then we'll force somebody to work the gardens. Where's Marcy at? She's annoying. While I can see Sturgis before he runs off, I'm gonna slap this down and set him to be a little junk scavenger. Move! Yeah, so that's Sturgis's job. I think that's the annoying, mean lady right there. Apparently her and Mama Murphy are gonna go do some chems in that old collapsed house together. And Marcy needs to do some jet, chill out a little bit. She's about to be busy anyway. She's gonna do that, and I'm pretty sure she can do this job as well. Yes. And then last and definitely least, where's what's his face? We're gonna slap him down right here and make him guard. Oh, actually, no. We'll just make Preston guard.
Got it.
Hang on. These mats can sometimes be hard to select. Preston, get your stupid butt off the mat. I don't know why, but these things glitch out sometimes and it becomes extremely difficult to select them. I had it a second ago. There we go. There we go. Now I think we're completely good.
Sturgis.
I feel better already, knowing we have a reliable supply of clean water. I hope you don't mind me asking if we're gonna...
We just skip through the rest of this.
I'll
We've
start
already
planting right away.
finished it.
Good deal. Now, this place is starting to feel like home.
Uh-huh.
Trouble is, what we need is to get...
Mm-hmm. I'm on it.
Ah,
Sturgis.
thanks for doing that. We'll all sleep better.
Right.
It's been a long road.
I was glad
And
to
that's
help.
it.
Well, I appreciate it. Of course, you know your windows.
Sure.
Of course you know your windows. Where's Nick at? Nick Valentine. I need Nick to appear. There he
You were
is.
screaming again last night.
Hey,
Oh,
here's what I've got.
sorry.
Let's take all the junk that he's carrying right now. I'll leave him with a couple of interesting weapons. Give him that MP5. We'll leave him with these. Let's see, we don't need that. I'll take that money. We'll take all this junk for right now. We're gonna put all the junk in the workshop here. I don't know why there's stuff that's tagged for search. I must have accidentally hit something in the workshop menu.
There's still
wanna talk
someone
about it?
alive under all that
Carla.
here?
Back again?
I don't want to
Time to
think
do-
about it anymore.
It's okay.
Let's
I've got a few
trade
minutes
some
to
stuff
browse.
with
Here's what I got.
Carla here. I wonder if I could get my hands on one of these. Probably, but that'd be a massive waste of money. I don't really need it. What I do need, though, is at least one shipment of wood. Let's see. Go to weapons first. Sell every weapon that I don't need. Then let's go to ammunition. Sell the ammo that I don't need. And that's it. We got wood. We got rid of all of our weight. But not all of our weight. Hang on. You've got a perk point. Let's do survivalists, so maybe they'll survive longer. They're starting to actually rank up. Usually by about the time they hit the second rank, I'll end up giving them a nickname.
Huh?
Hey,
See, let's nickname our two people here. Let's see. I'm not going to think too hard about this. We're going to call you Frosty. I don't know why. We just are.
Hey.
And, there's one that's kind of funny. If I can find it, I'm going to name this one. There we go. You're Babyface. Yeah, okay.
Huh?
They're named.
Sure, let me just stop what I'm doing to talk to you. I'm being sarcastic. Leave me alone.
So, I'm trying to
Yeah.
think here. What did we have going on? Oh, yeah, the Green Top Nursery. Alright, before we do that, though, I need to take a second. I'm gonna put our character here for a moment. Actually, I've got to do something on the computer for a second, so we're gonna full-blown pause the stream momentarily. Give me just a second, and I'll be right back. It'll be less than 5 minutes. All right, I am back. Give me just a few moments here to get everything set back up. I really need to get some music set up for the stream, especially if I need to step away for a moment. But I don't like paying for music and stuff like that, so most likely I will just make my own. Here, get out of the way, people. Wait, I need to take a nap. But the original channel that this was when I made the BeamNG videos, the intro music was just a little me just messing around with my guitar pretty much, just to have something to put in the videos. I don't remember why I made it the way I made it or anything about it, but pretty much I'm gonna make my own music for the channel. I just haven't got around to it yet. I have quite a bit of my own stuff already, but it doesn't really fit. Like most of the stuff I've made is either like hard bass and electronic, or like 90s grunge, heavy metal sounding. Wouldn't really fit for the channel, I don't think, so need to make a new one. I might just redo the old channel intro song and just play that. I don't know. We'll get to it eventually, or we won't. Wait a minute. I need to stop here at this red rocket and grab something important. I may also go ahead and send dog meat.
Hey, boy.
Over to Sanctuary.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
Taking up with dog meat, huh? You two play nice out there.
Alright, come here,
Hey.
dog meat.
How you doing, buddy? Go on home now.
Alright, so dog meat's now a resident of Sanctuary Hills. I need something out of here. This is a surprise tool that will help us at a later date. Where did it go? There it is. This is part of another mod I'm running. It gives the caravan hands that you assign to your settlers guards, but I'm using a bunch of custom modded stuff, and actually it's those are ghouls. That was random. Yep, stalker death tags. And I guess the combat stalkers mod's making up for not popping anything last stream. The second time so far we've seen them ambushes. Also just realized I haven't been eating and drinking like I'm supposed to be, so let me handle this right quick a little bit. Takes me a moment. I like using the immersive animation mod to keep you from being able to just instantly spam a bunch of health and food items during a fight, because that's not really realistic. So let's see. I should have enough money to hire a caravaneer. And do I want to spend my money on some more? Let's go ahead and get ourselves 3 employees as well for Starlight Drive. We won't necessarily make them settlers there yet, but we will make them hang out there. Figure out where our troopers spawned. I think they spawned over here. Then we will assign the caravaneer. Let him actually do some work. So here's our workers. We'll go ahead and give them the accuracy perk. Then here we have our caravaneer, equipped with a shotgun and gas mask.
Excuse me.
Yes.
They are, yeah,
Hold
they're
up a sec.
cool. Let's see here. We're gonna make you a settler here at Sanctuary. Alright, so it won't let me... Why won't it let me assign them as a caravan hand? That's not right. Oh, I don't have the perk for it. That's what I'm forgetting. Where's local leader? Yeah, there we go. Smooth forgot about it. Now we got our supply line going. And yeah, so here's the other part of the mod. The caravan provisioner guards or whatever. So whenever we send a caravaneer out, 2 guys in matching Wolf Company power armor will accompany them. So I say we're beating this game as the Minutemen, but we're kind of just beating this game as an independent faction that's working alongside the Minutemen as contractors, more or less. So since all this junk is now connected, we'll just drop it off here in that box. And let's go back over to Starlight Drive-In. We'll do a little bit more work to that settlement, and then we'll move on over to the Green Top Nursery. We'll set them up as like a food powerhouse and have them ship their extra food to our other settlements. That way we don't have to waste too many settler jobs on farming. Is Starlight Drive-In is going to sort of be our capital. I see a person. Oh, it's just Carla. She was about to get shot. Let's see if I can get a move on here. I wonder if we've got any settlers yet. There should be at least one by the time we get there. Hey, any settlers that show up, we'll need to equip them appropriately. I think I've got a Wolf Company branded jumpsuit I can give our normal workers, anybody that's not special. I'm pretty sure I'm going the right way. It's almost hard to recognize the Commonwealth when you're using the Boston Natural Surroundings mod. It definitely makes it harder to see things at distance. Somebody's already killed the blood bugs here. Alright, let's see here. 4 people? Golly. I was expecting 1 or 2. I didn't know we would have 4. Alright, some of y'all need to get to work then.
Okay.
That's some food. Place down a few of these for our water supply. Then let's get us some guards set up. We'll probably do 2 of these fellers as guards. I wouldn't have hired any wolf company if I knew that we had this many settlers already. I guess I should have checked first. Yeah, I gotta find the other 2. Wonder where the other 2 are. Oop, I seen somebody. That's Nick Valentine. Is one of our settlers this Brahmin? Is this ours? I think so. Let's see if I can find the Brahmin trough. There's a bunch of... Yeah, here we go. Got a bunch of mods in this category. There. That Brahmin can hang out there. We should have 2 more residents, but I'm not seeing them. And let's see, is one of these good enough to do what I'm wanting? I think this one is. Leave a little bit of a gap there so you can walk around the house. Yes, this is going to be the first little barracks we have. We'll throw some double bunk beds in here. We might only have room for about 3 bunk beds plus some clutter furniture, but I'm out of material. Let's throw some clutter in here and make this thing look lived in. Must be out of cloth. Kinda use some of this random stuff here. Why is that not? Not wanting to operate correctly. Oop, too far. Let's see, we'll give this person something over here. These persons, I guess. I don't like any of those. Here. Alright, that's good enough for this for now. We will put another bed in there eventually. There. 1 house, so we have more people. Let's see here. Bravo squad, y'all can just
Wait there.
chill here for now. Pretend to be residents till I need you to actually be residents.
Huh?
And yeah. I guess let's head on to the other place I was talking about. What you call it? Green Top Nursery, that's it. Give me just a moment though. I need to open another bottle of water. Ah! That wasn't good. Alright, I'm just going to pause for a moment and let me open this bottle of water so I don't get killed while I'm not paying attention. We'll probably call it quits after I take care of whatever this settlement needed, because my voice is starting to hurt pretty bad right now. I think there's a couple of things we're going to run across on the way. Ooh, yeah. I need to try to... I think it's going to be too late for them.
Still in one piece.
I think I may have been the one that killed that lady. I did not mean to. I think that's how it played out. Oops. Well, there was supposed to be 2 villagers here as well.
Doing them much good at this point.
Oh well. Oops. There, one more. 2 more. Is that it? Think so. We'll take that. We don't need those. They're not worth a lot and they're heavy. I think before I stream this game again, I need to... Oh, excuse me. I need to rebalance all the weights of the guns. They're either too light or too heavy. I don't have any of them that are like the appropriate weight. See, I don't go to Green Top Nursery very often. So I'm not just like super familiar with the easiest way to get there. Guess I'll just cut through right here. I could have swore I seen something walking or flying or something over here. There really nothing? Oh well, I won't question it if there's nothing over here to kill me. Should be getting close. What is this? Oh. Never mind. Oh, I know where I'm at now. I'm coming up to the back side of the hospital. Do a little bit of cheeky sniping here. Take them all out in one hit. You see, kids, that's why you don't walk around holding a nuclear incendiary device. We're just gonna pretend that I'm the one that made that shot. I should have. Ooh. Oh! Let's hit him with a cool little cinematic shot right quick. Forgot about those synths. Guess we... Breaking into there doesn't sound like, or feel like it would be a good idea. Keep forgetting that this gun's set to the wrong ammo right now. I need to fix that. I should have fixed that while I was gone a minute ago. I don't remember that building having a door. Oh, no, yeah, I do. I know exactly where I'm at. I think this crater has some enemies, maybe? Oh, it has a really nasty enemy. Bag dump. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Thought it was gonna be. Oh. He might not have been the Big Daddy Deathclaw. Headgummit, you idiots. Don't walk in front of me while I'm hammering on a 9mm. I don't really need anything out of the Deathclaws. We will do this though. Whee! Ah! That scared me. I don't remember what all is in here. That isn't anything. This a passageway? Not really. Man, I missed this thing. Oh. If we don't kill the glowing one, killing the other ones is pointless. Okay, they shot the glowing one. That could have been really bad. I don't see anything else I need. Come on now. Loading screen. Alright. Yeah, so this is that house. I was pretty sure this is where that red door went to.
Someone was in here. Wonder if we scared him off.
There's a dead body. Oh, I thought that was going to be one of the servo mech iBots, but it turned out to just be a random advertisement bot.
Yes.
Alright, there's a gun with a quick magazine. We could take that out, put it in our other Colt we're carrying. Some good scrap. Anything in here worth taking? No. Fall through the floor. Out the house we go. Now we can continue on to the place where we were supposed to be going. Got some sting wings. Mutant wasp. Man, them things are tough.
This time.
He did. Oop. One more.
That's Commonwealth justice for ya.
Was that one of his body parts, or did he shoot something at me? Oh well, I'm not going to question it. As long as they're all gone. And here we are. This place has always made me laugh. These people are living in a shack with no front, no doors, when they literally have a perfectly good house right here with perfectly good rooms they could be living in. But no, let's live in the shack outside where we have no cover.
Hey there.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
The Minutemen are always happy to help. What did you need?
A pack of feral ghouls have holed up nearby, and some of them have started wandering out lately. If more of them start wandering out this way, we may be overrun. We need someone to clear them out.
I'm on it. It's as good as done.
I'll be glad to have them gone.
All right, looks like we gotta go clear out feral ghouls from National Guard training yard. That's awesome. This is one of my least favorite dungeons to have to go clear. That was fast shot. It shouldn't be too big of a problem though. That don't sound good. But who would be shooting from that direction? Super mutant. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. What is... Why is he glowing? Is that mole rat poisoning him or something?
Jumpy tonight.
Oh! 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 That's what he was trying to kill. Good thing he basically did the job. Man, that could have been bad. I didn't know what was going on. We need some more bullets for our M4. I'm also starting to actually get low on 9mm. Let's switch to the 45 for now. We'll stick with this for a little bit. Man, having this as an objective really makes me want to go make a quick detour and go to Bunker Hill right quick. Sort of double dip on this job here. 'Cause I'm pretty sure one of the traders, that's a heck of a shot if I can make that. Of course not. I actually got one. I hit 2 of them. But pretty much, one of the traders at Bunker Hill will pay for us to clear those ghouls out. So we could go.
Thought I saw something.
Go get her to agree to pay. I think we are gonna go do that. We're gonna go get that lady to pay extra for us to clear this place out. Unless I can't sneak around it without already clearing it out. Yeah, we're gonna go around. That way we're getting 2 rewards for one one dungeon that I would rather not do anyways, so make it a little bit more bearable. That's not a good enemy. Of course, white bloatfly fighting scorpion. Where'd that other one go? Man, that is creepy. I don't like them things. I am headed the right direction though. You hurry up and get moving down through here before something else runs up behind us and tries to kill us. Alright, that's just a settlement there. Yeah, here we go. See if we can cross the bridge without getting killed. Oh, looky there. Woo! Yeah, you ain't kidding. That was some luck. Nice shot. Well, that made that significantly easier than it was gonna be. Oh, hey, free rifle. Hear more gunfire. They got full-blown missiles. There's some kind of force attacking. Is it just the raiders? Man, good thing they weren't paying attention to me because I missed all those shots. And let's see. I know there's somebody up there. Too high. Did that get him? Yep. Sweet. Blow them up real quick. We'll go run up here to Bunker Hill and let them, not let them do anything. I'm coming up here to get money for a thing I was already going to do anyway. That's what I'm. Her mouth didn't move.
Yeah, I have something. It ain't easy though.
Good old
Caravanners
Bethesda
just
jank.
love swapping tall tales. But I've heard one story enough times, there's gotta be some truth to it. Apparently, the Northern Road goes straight through an old military training yard that's just crawling with a horde of feral ghouls. And that's cutting into my bottom line. So you take care of that, and maybe I can throw a few caps your way.
I'm not doing the job for chump
We're gonna
change.
risk it.
I'm tired of mercs blowing this off.
There we go.
Are ferals really that
I
scary?
don't think we have very much
Fine.
charisma, so I'm
Call
not
it
going to push it very
175 caps.
much. We're just going to go ahead and take
I'll
this.
take care of your feral problem.
Great.
All right, so we're going to get 175 caps
From this thing.
as well as. We're going to ignore the Cabot House thing for now. So we're going to get 175 caps as well as access to the Green Top Nursery as a settlement. So make this job a little bit more profitable than it was going to be otherwise. Good thing I checked before I fired because I was going to shoot you in the legs. Which, I mean, I guess I could have shot them anyway. It's not like they really matter. I don't ever do the big flying boat quest thing. Actually, in some of my load orders, I have a mod that removes it entirely. I just realized something I forgot to tweak yesterday while I was messing with my mods. I did not make the feral ghouls any faster. I meant to do that. I'll take care of that later, probably. That, and I need to do the gun weights. Get all those corrected. Looking like something realistic instead of crazy off the wall numbers that make zero sense. I would start off with a bit of sniping. There should be. Multiple ghouls. And turrets outside. There's one right there. That's good. Took me 2 shots to no scope it. Yeah. I just better aim. Are there any more turrets?
I don't think.
Alright, I'm done with the sniper rifle for now. I think we need to clear out all the ghouls from the outside first, and then do the inside. Where are the ghouls at? Hello? I am invading your space. Don't you want to shoot me? If somebody wanted to blow me up. One inside of the bus. Did I kill it? Yeah.
Still in one piece.
Is there a turret up there? Ooh. Yeah. That nearly got bad. Alright, let's go in. This isn't hard to clear out. I just hate feral ghouls because they're creepy. Alright, there's usually one that starts dropping in on you through the roof, and he's not here. I'm not liking this. A couple of them up there. That was a lot of bullets.
That was nuts. I'm gonna be sick.
Is that all of them in here? Legit. Make sure I... Oh, apparently we already killed the ghoul for Deb, so we just need to remember to go collect our payment for that.
Won't be able to hack this. Sweet.
I forget I forget the mod I'm using that bypasses the mini game, also bypasses the perk requirements to unlock the doors apparently.
Well, at least you went down swinging.
There's some Brotherhood of Steel armor.
Toss anything you can't haul my way.
I'm not gonna worry about taking it. I'm running a mod that makes all the Brotherhood of Steel look totally different. I'm not going to take that either. I don't want that quest stuck in my quest log. Dadgummit, you idiots, move. think we've got to kill a big, scary, glowing one. I think that's the boss in here.
That's over.
Into the next part we go. This is the part that I really hate. Not like I like any of this, but... Well, that pissed off all the ghouls. Switch to the shotgun, switch to the shotgun. I almost got a double headshot there, but I think I shot a little too high. Alright, I'm out of shotgun shells. Dadgummit, my pistol wasn't loaded. Shoot that one before he figures out how to come kill me.
That was some luck.
Took that one out. Uh-oh, 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 I'm waking him up. I did not mean to fall down here.
I had no choice.
And oh, whoa, jump scare. Ah, help me, help me, help me. Man, I hate ghouls. Feral ones, that is. Ugh, let's get out of here. How do I get out of here? Let me out of here. There. Man, I hate that place. It doesn't have enough open,
Commonwealth can take a real toll
Hey.
on
enough like open area for you to
this place make monsters out of men.
fight the ghouls, especially if they're not slowed down. All right, cool. Now it is dark, and I need to find somewhere to camp. And I am, hang on, I might stay on top of this building. It gets kind of dark at night, so don't want to run around in the pitch black. Is this not a room? No. Is there not somewhere to camp out for the night in here? If not, I'll just head back to the... Alright, yeah, whatever. I don't think I can get into there yet. Get you jumped anyway. There was a ghoul.
Look at all that blood.
We'll just make our way on over to the Green Top Nursery where we're supposed to be going and turn this quest in. Sleep there, I guess. Hopefully we don't get attacked by something in the dark. I think having this Pip-Boy light on makes me easier to spot. We'll just leave it off for now. I'm running a mod that modifies the way the NPCs operate. I think it's called Pan PC or PAN PC, something like that. It's one of those obscure, extremely hard to find mods that's not on the Nexus because it got deleted, but You can find a copy of it. It's a pretty fun mod to play with because it makes the enemy AI a lot more difficult.
Someone there.
Oh, yes, someone is there. I guess I should have just mag dumped them. It's not like I hit those. I think I'm more accurate than Vats is.
Anything useful?
Starlight Drive may be attacked soon. Sounds like fun. I guess let's turn this in. We'll just have to leave these people be for now.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? Oh, that is great news. Fella, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude. And
Alright, cool. That's done. We need to tell Preston Garvey that we finished that. But first, we're going to run back to Starlight Drive and defend our settlement. Go around this sinkhole. We don't want to fall back down in this again. I know I meant to sleep back there, but... Well, I guess I could. If I find somewhere to sleep, I'm going to sleep right quick, because I forgot the SKK settlement attack system doesn't do the vanilla game thing where it lets your settlement get destroyed and all your people die. Alright, there's no... Oh, well, yeah, here's a mattress. Close enough. I've adjusted the amount of time you're allowed to sleep on mattresses and stuff, because I think it's kind of dumb. You have to, like, sleep in 3-hour chunks.
I don't hear a peep. And now I'm wondering why.
Alright, it's daytime. Let's see, which one of these is the one I'm headed for? The one closer this way. Yeah, so it's daytime and we slept for 8 hours, but the settlement attack didn't automatically fail like it usually would in the vanilla base game. We're just going to leave that Stingwing and Mirelurk Hunter alone. They can duke that out, figure it out themselves. Oh, golly. Oh, no. Run, 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 run. This is not good. Not good at all. Oh, I'm hit. Where's my team at? Y'all are not doing a very good job. I'm lucky I didn't end up completely dead there. They didn't really do much damage to me. Come on, game. Well, that was definitely a little bit of a surprise. I forgot there's a bunch of scorpions out this direction you gotta watch out for. There's two things in life I absolutely cannot stand, and that's spiders and scorpions. More so spiders, but I don't want nothing to do with no scorpion neither. We're approaching the that shed where we helped those people out. I just realized I never went inside of it. There might have been some loot in there. We are heading towards a settlement, so if we can pick up some extra junk, I can get rid of it pretty quick. Let's see what we got.